Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got yr4 reporting from the sideline. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Jones. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Harper. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward. And for the Hornets, Bailey out there with Flag. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Cunningham, and he banks in the layup.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Harper against Cunningham. Here's Abdul Rahim. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. McGrady dishes to Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave it a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there, if you can pull it off, and he did.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. McGrady against Mathurin. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Jones, the pass to Harper. And Harper slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one falls for Harper. The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Flag. That's good. Great play set up by TMac, Tracy McGrady.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now, here's Harper. He has 5. And Harper slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam. Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings hurt on it. style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Jones, no luck. The Hornets have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Bailey. Plays it up and banks it in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Out to the right wing. Abdur-Rahim. And the three off target. Hornets leading by 3. McGrady with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. They get it back. Back to McGrady. Pass to Flag. Crosses over, and Flag throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And Flag throws it down.
Yeah, Cunningham can very effectively run an offense. He knows when and where to move the ball.
And here is Harper. 7 points in the game. To end the run. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. There's the pick. Here's Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And Drewy Green wants the timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. So for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the board.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. 9-point game. To the inside. Here's Mobley. Robinson pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Hendricks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Marber, defended by Carter. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Evan Mobley with the rebound. New Orleans is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Snatched up. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, great decision by Mobley, finding the shooter.
Hornets leading by 5. Here's Sharp, and he drives in.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Mitchell outside. Nails the baby hook.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mitchell against Smith. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Marber, defended by Carter. Mitchell outside. Here's Marber. Oh, good on the 3. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hornets on top, up by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
They've got Flag. He's out there with Bailey, and it's Mikan in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Sharp again, Smith. Here's Marbury. Still yet to score. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Mobley sets the pick for Wiggins. A kick out to Mobley. Buries it from three-point range. Mobley's got 5 points so far.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Sharp. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Marbury. A putback. Here's Mikan. And that one is hammered home.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of Mobley.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Harper. Marbury passes to Mikan, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Pelicans, Sengun's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Carter in for Smith. Pass to Sengun. Carter outside. And here is Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Sengun still able to play above the rim.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Harper with a screen on McGrady. Carter looking around. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Sengun.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bounce pass, Smith. Mobley the pass to Abdul Rahim. A kick out to Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun. Mobley's got 8 here in the quarter.
And with hard work, Mobley's turned himself into a legitimate 3-level scorer.
And it's Bailey in the corner, trying to find Ware, and gets it to him. Here's McGrady. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pelicans trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Harper kicks to Sengun. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 5. Now Bailey. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
My, oh my. That nearly brought the backboard down.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on them.
So for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Smith. Christie subbed in for Harper. Christie against Mitchell. Outside Mathurin. Here's Sengun. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot. Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
And the Pelicans miss again. Charlotte leading by 7. Down low. Here's McGrady. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Carter, he's checked in for New Orleans.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
New Orleans moving it around. Abdul-Rahim passes to Jones. Count the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McGrady with the ball. Mathurin picks him up.
Hornets foul. Walsh. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pelicans trail by 8. Driving inside. Three-pointer. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Now, here is McGrady. Defense is right there. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. 51 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell outside. Pass to McGrady. Right wing. Here's Walsh. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Driving in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Got it. Good job in the low post. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Charlotte shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And McGrady drops them both. And we finish one half of basketball. Hornets on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Charlotte Hornets.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're holding steady near the top of the rankings. Definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
In position to make some noise come playoff time. We'll see. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's two things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. They've got Harper. Also Benedict Mathurin out there. Alperen Sengun out there with Jones. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the four-man position.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pass to Ware. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first four attempts.
Sengun with the screen for Harper. To the wing right side, Abdul-Rahim. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Abdul-Rahim's got 5 now.
You don't see the three from Abdul-Rahim very often, but this time he's able to knock it down.
Cunningham passes to Bailey. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
Outside Harper. Pass to Sengun. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. From downtown. And it's flag missing. Pelicans trail by 12. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with yr4 on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys?
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Got that one up quick. And it's 9 points for Dylan Harper.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Cunningham looking it over. 5 to shoot. Puts one up. The shot will not fall. Pelicans trail by 10. Jones with it. Bailey picks him up. Cunningham against Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's Mitchell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Harper. Out of hand on it. Bailey with the ball. 6 points for him. Basket good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harper the pass to Mathurin. A three-pointer is right on target.
He'll let it go from all around the arc. Mathurin, not a three-point specialist, but more than capable.
They set the screen. Here's Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Harper the pass to Abdur-Rahim. It's stolen by Bailey. Pass to Walsh. Takes a three. Pelicans pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harper, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Billy Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
1:57 left in the third. Mobley sets the pick for Carter. Mobley at the elbow. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Marbury. He has yet to score. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Sharp, the pass to Marbury. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. Hayes with the screen for Mobley. To the paint. Shakes him. It's deflected. They recover it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Alperen Sengun. To Marbury. Mitchell against Smith. Marbury passes to Sharp. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Sharp's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's O'Neal. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Marbury. Still without a basket. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Smith. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Hornets lead by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Flag is out there with Sharp. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Marbury in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Cunningham, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point play. That one on Mobley. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponents the entire game.
3 shots.
3 shots.
And that one falls for Harper. Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Charlotte leading by 7. Cunningham outside. Pass to McGrady. Fires for 3. Ware, great positioning on the putback.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pelicans trail by 9. Smith outside. Now here's Mobley. And stolen by Fire. A shot. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Pelicans shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. A kick out to Mobley. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Hayes. Over McGrady. And the Pelicans miss again. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Sharp. And here's Cunningham. Covered by Hayes. Cunningham passes to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Pelicans pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Hayes. The 11-footer. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McGrady dishes to Ware. Back to McGrady from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Ware kicks to McGrady. Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite balance.
Harper the pass to Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we've seen, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
There will be 2 minutes.
The previous play is under review.
tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Bailey is checked in for Charlotte. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you, Allie.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Abdul-Rahim passes to Harper. Jones with the screen on Cunningham. Harper's shot is good.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from
Cunningham passes to McGrady. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You gotta love love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Pass to Harper. Fires from deep. A putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. McGrady outside. Three. Good.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Here's Smith. Jones looking for an opening. Now Sengun. A quick pass leads him right to the rim.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for New Orleans.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Cunningham.
2 minutes.
Now Flag. Now Bailey from outside. No good.
A really good rebound and traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Got it.
And I love the energy you see from Mathurin inside, using his athleticism to win the day.
Mathurin against McGrady. Here's Bailey. Now Flag. Launches it. Sengun with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 7. Mathurin creating space. What a move.
And they need a big bucket, and Mathurin delivers. How about the confidence there in the clutch?
Cunningham fires. Insane move and bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Abdul-Rahim is a leader on this squad. Someone that loves coming up in the moment.
Cunningham outside. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
They trail by 7. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Owning the moment. Sengun gets those much-needed points.
And he commits the intentional foul. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Knocks down the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
That's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Ware is checked in for the Hornets. Shaden Sharp comes in for Baylor. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And so here's New Orleans. Mathurin with a screen for Harper. And timeout called by Willie Green. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Strong move off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the Pels.
And the Hornets call time here. They're up by 4. "13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Can't get it to go. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's an 8-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And Sharp drops them both.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.